Hello everyone, welcome back to the Field to Founder Conference. In this module, we are going to talk about one of the most important steps in building any successful agri startup, which is creating your first product, also known as the MVP or minimum viable product. Many people believe that their first product must be perfect, complete, and highly advanced. But in reality, that mindset often delays progress and stops learning. In agriculture, where time, seasons, and farmer trust play a crucial role, waiting for perfection can cost you everything. This module will help you understand how to build a simple but effective first version of your product that delivers real value. Instead of focusing on perfection, we will focus on learning, testing, and improving based on real field experience. By the end of this module, you will have a clear understanding of how to identify the core problem, design a focused solution, test it in real conditions, and take your first step from idea to execution. So let's begin the journey of turning your idea into a real, working agri product. Building your first agri product MVP. Core idea of this module. Most beginners think their first product must be perfect. But in reality, perfection delays action. Delay leads to no learning. No learning leads to failure. Your first product is not meant to impress people. It is meant to help you learn from real users such as farmers or customers. Why this is more important in agriculture? Seasons are fixed and do not wait. Farmers build trust slowly. Mistakes can cause financial loss and loss of trust. Early learning is very important for survival. Part 8. What MVP really means. What MVP is not? It is not a cheap product. It is not a half-finished solution. It is not a low-quality offering. What MVP actually means? Minimum version that delivers real value. Even if the product is simple, it must work properly. Example: a bad MVP is an app that crashes. A good MVP is a simple WhatsApp advisory that solves a real problem. In agriculture, trust is more important than technology. Part 2. Start with the core problem. Golden rule. Solve only one problem at a time. Ask yourself, what is the biggest problem of the farmer? Which problem is most urgent? What result does the customer want? Common mistake: trying to solve many problems at once. Better approach: solve one problem first and improve it later. Example: instead of building a complete farming platform, focus on one solution like pest alerts. Simple solutions grow faster. Part 10. Product versus service MVP. In agriculture, MVP is often a service first, not a product. Examples: advisory through calls or WhatsApp. Manual field visits. Personal consultation. Why service first? Lower cost. Faster testing. Direct feedback. No need for technology initially. Technology can be added later. Learning should come first. Part 4. Define MVP success. Before building, define what success looks like. Success criteria. Will farmers use it again? Will they pay for it? Will they recommend it? Important rule: if users do not return, the MVP has failed. Repeat usage shows real value. Part 5. Resource and time planning. MVP should be built within limits. Clearly define budget, timeline, ideally 60 to 90 days. People involved. Common mistake. Spending too much time building. Better approach. Faster launch leads to faster learning. Part 6. Test assumptions in the field. MVP is mainly for testing assumptions. You are testing. Will farmers trust this? Will they pay? Does it fit their daily practices? How to test? Talk directly to farmers. Observe their behavior. Collect real data. Data is more reliable than opinions. Part 7. Collect feedback properly. Wrong question. Do you like it? Correct questions. Will you use this again? Will you pay for this? What confused you? What problems did you face? Important insight. Negative feedback is useful. No feedback is dangerous. Silence usually means no interest or no value. Part 8. Iteration and pivot. Iteration means improving the same idea. Pivot means changing the direction completely. In agriculture, iteration should be done regularly. Pivoting should be done carefully. Reason: agriculture depends on time, seasons, and trust. Give your MVP at least one full cycle before making major changes. Part 9. Common MVP mistakes. Avoid these mistakes. Overbuilding before testing. Adding features based on personal opinion. Ignoring feedback from the field. Trying to make everything perfect. MVP requires humility and willingness to learn. Final outcome of module. After this module, you should have a clear understanding of MVP, a focused problem to solve, a practical execution plan, tested assumptions, confidence based on real learning. You are no longer just planning. You are now building and learning. So, with this, we come to the end of Module 6 of the Field to Founder Conference. In this module, we understood that building your first agri-product is not about perfection, but about learning. We discussed how to focus on one clear problem, create a simple but valuable solution, test it in real field conditions, and improve it based on actual feedback from farmers and users. Always remember, your first product is not your final product. It is just the beginning of your learning journey. The faster you build, test, and learn, the stronger your startup will become. Now it's your turn to take action. Start small, stay focused, and most importantly, stay connected with the real needs of your users. In the next module, we will move forward and understand how to price your agri-product or service effectively, so that it creates value not only for your customers, but also for your business. Thank you for being a part of the Field to Founder Conference. I'll see you in the next module.